Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and today is Monday, January 5th. Well, was that a bull? It's possible. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to recap and review basically what we've been saying here at Trading with TK for at least the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago I pointed out to everybody that I thought that the Dow Jones averages was trying to put in a formation that looked like a reverse head and shoulders. We also talked about the Russell 2000 having a ascending triangle. We also talked about the NASDAQ also having an ascending triangle. We talked about the fact that I felt that the market over time was going to do better. It's going to be a slow process. We talked about it could be a 3 steps forward, 2.5 steps back. And as this past week has passed us by, the market continues to demonstrate stronger and stronger patterns as each day goes by. We also talked about how the market, how these patterns were tracing out higher highs and higher lows, and that I expected that trend would continue. And how we talked about how some of these stocks just looked so cheap to me on a historical basis that it just seemed mind-boggling to me. What we didn't talk about, but was very evident to everybody, was they always say you have to buy when there's blood in the streets. Well, there's blood in the streets. So even though the Dow pulled back a little bit today, last week was a key day, a key week, and Friday was especially a key day because that was the day that the market made its higher high, as we thought it would. So that's our review for the last 3 weeks. We've been looking for the market to be building a base formation, and that we expect the market to break out of this base, but on a slow process. It's not going to be, they're not going to go up like they came down. It's going to be a slower process. But nevertheless, we do believe that the market wants to work higher, at least for the intermediate term, and maybe, who knows, maybe that bull that we just saw may be coming back to life again. Anyway, we'll take a look at all our major indexes in our final segment. We'll review them. I'll show you what I expect to happen next, because that's what we're in the business of. We're in the business of telling the future. Okay, we're not going to tell you what happened. We're going to tell you what's going to happen, and so that's what we'll do in our final segment. Outside of that, I have another idea for you for tomorrow. The stock is PMI. We've been in it many a times. It looks right. So we'll take a look at that chart, and I'll show you how we're going to take that idea and turn it into some money. So don't go away. All right, we're looking at a daily bar chart of PMI. People who've been reading my blog for a while are very familiar with this stock. We've been in and out of it a number of times, most of the time successful with it. So this is a call on the long side. We'll be looking to buy this stock tomorrow between $2.17. It's about where it closed. As low as 202, which is today's low. Target on the upside, $4.80, right up here, this old high area. Sell stop, a close below $1.30. Close below that level right there. Okay, what do I see? Well, we've got an ascending triangle right here. As you see, we've had a series of these. That was our first one. That was the next high. And now we're getting ready to break out of this high. Each time they break out, they pull back. They break out, they pull back. Break out, pull back. We're having higher lows and higher highs, and I expect that to continue. And it's going to work its way back up to our target of $4.80. You can also look at this in two other ways, okay? This could be your original breakout pattern. This could be your pullback pattern, and now we're beginning the go pattern. And even inside that bigger picture, we have the same pattern. We have a smaller breakout, a pullback to support. This is our main support area right here. Starts right over here and comes across. So we've had our breakout, pullback, and go. Plus we've got this ascending triangle. So let's recap that. This is PMI. It's a call on the long side, and if it plays out the way I see it, we'll probably make ourselves about $2.40. Okay, let's move on to some of the indexes, and we'll take a look. I'll show you what I expect to happen next. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of the Dow Jones, and Friday was a key day. I wasn't here. I was off for the day, but the market did it without me. You can see Friday punched its nose through the this resistance area here. Now, we could pull back one more time into this support area, but each time they pull back, they leave behind a stronger support area. So they could pull back to here one more time before they go, or they may not. They may just want to move back up to this resistance area. So what I do expect, you know, a couple of weeks ago I drew that up, back down, and up again, which is, I still believe it's going to play out that way. We had a little detour along the way here, but I do believe we're going to get back up to this resistance area, pull back again, and then the next time we should get through it. Anyway, it's shaping up pretty good. We have our low, we have a high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high. We have two higher lows than this low, and now we just made a minor new high. So like I said, little by little these patterns are getting stronger and stronger. Okay, we'll take a quick look at the Russell 2000. You know, we've been this does not have the look of the reverse head and shoulders like the Dow does, but this is clearly a an ascending triangle, and we expected it to break out, and it did. So, you know, it could pull back one more time into this trend line that's coming up. It could pull back, but what I'm expecting is that this low will not get violated, as this low did not get violated. Any pullback will be higher than this low, and any move up will be higher than the next high, and so on and so forth, till at least we get back up into this area here anyway, somewhere up in here I believe the market can get to. So, and finally the QQQQs, which is the top 100 NASDAQ stocks, and then you can see this is also tracing out an ascending triangle. At first it broke out of that, and now it's just broken above this resistance area. So if it decides to pull back, I believe it will stay above this old low. Any pullback will be contained above that low, because we're getting these low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, so on and so forth. So that's how I see it. That's my view of the market. Until tomorrow, this is TK signing off.